Hey, what's going on guys? Justin here, and today hopefully something kind of cool for you. We want to just say thank you so much for all of the support we've been receiving so far by giving you guys a free lower thirds pack. And just quickly I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm just going to create a new project here, and you can already see I've got all my content set up. I'm just going to set an untitled project at 30p. Then I'm going to go into my titles where all the lower thirds are. In fact, what I want to do first is to just chuck down this image so we have something of a backdrop for it. So I'll just select the image there and just scale it up quickly. All right, so once you install the lower thirds, and I'll show you that how to install it in a couple, you'll be able to get all four. As you'll see, there's 8 on screen, but there's left and right. So let's try shrink left out over here. So we're going to bring that in, and as you can see, the first thing over there is the on-screen controls that appear. And what those enable you to do is to move it, as I've just shown, as well as scale it up and down. So let's say we want it to be on the top left-hand side of the screen here. What you also might find is that these on-screen controls might get in the way, and you have the option to turn those off. You just click off and on here, and then again you still have the option to move the position as well as the scale in the publish parameters here on the right-hand side. Now there's a couple of really cool controls in this rig, the first of which you can see is the reverse text animation. Now what that is, as you can see here, the text is coming in up and down. So what I can do here is just click on that button, and that will completely change the direction of the animation. So now it comes down and down. So something that's a little bit handy if you just want to have a different, more unique style, you have that ability. What you also have is the ability to change it from a flat to a gradient. So right now we've got the flat, and you can see that the flat color is right over there. We can change it to the gradient and enable these controls over here. So let's just turn that off, and the gradient controls enable me to choose, or rather pick a gradient according to my liking. So let's say we're going to want it to go for that like nice turquoise color on that purple. We have that, and then we can also change the text color to be black so that it's actually a lot more visible there. And then the rest really is just your text controls. So this is the thing I love most about this template. If we select all the text and start writing, what you're going to notice is that the text updates automatically. So the same goes for the second line. And actually this is quite cool. Let's say for example you don't even want a second line. All you have to do is select all of it and backspace it, and it's off. And you've just got the name now, which comes big and then small. But we're going to use that, so we're just going to give him a position as a motion designer. And then the line 2 color we can actually change to a black, and then make the text there white. So yeah guys, really straightforward, just like that. I'm going to turn those on-screen controls up and then move it back down to the bottom, make it smaller, all depending on what you're looking for. So we can just do another test here, and let's do one with the logo. Let's do professional left because that's got the logo in it. So we got that in there, and let's say for example you've got your wider logos. You just go into your media. I've already imported it, so we'll just click on the title and then click on the drop zone, select the media, and then apply clip. Obviously it's a bit big here, but that's fine. All I need to do is go find my scale controls and then bring that down and then reposition it, and I am looking good right over there. So I'll post the link to download in the description below, and I'll also post a couple other links for other lower thirds that you might be interested in. But before you go, I just want to show you how to install it. There's 2 ways to do it, and the first is if you have Motion installed on your machine. If you do, what you're going to do is go into Movies, then go into your Motion Templates folder, then into Titles, and then you're going to paste it right at the top there. That's the way that I've done it, as I've got Motion installed. If you don't have Motion installed, that's fine as well. You just go into your Applications folder, you find Final Cut Pro, then you're going to right click on it, click Show Package Contents. So we're going to go into Contents, then into Plugins, then into Media Providers, Motion Effect.fxp, Contents, Resources, and then down into Templates, and then finally into Titles. So you'll paste it over here if you don't have Motion installed. And then straight away your titles will update, and you should find Vicina free lower thirds in your titles folder. Also, let us know what you think of this rig. If you have any comments on it, let us know below. Let us know where you're using it, if it's becoming useful for you. All of that feedback would be hugely appreciated. Anyways, thanks once again guys for all of your support. It is highly appreciated, and be sure to subscribe to get a lot more content coming out like this in the near future, as well as a lot more really useful tutorials that we'll have coming your way soon. Anyway, we'll be catching you guys in the next one. See you then. Bye.